This weekend we made SALT dough ornaments as a family, and here's an easy tutorial and recipe to try as well. The recipe's on the screen, but it's essentially 4 cups flour, 1 cup salt, then start with 1.5 cups water and dissolve 3 tablespoons of instant coffee in it if you're making bears. A quick fit check from the helpers.
And my husband is from my mom's closet.
Gorgeous. What about you, Golds? You'll know the dough's the right consistency when it forms a ball in the mixer. We did 2 batches, some without the coffee where we just used cookie cutters. I used small cookie cutters on these to just stamp the top and use the straw to make the hole. Then with the brown dough we made bears and whatever other shapes my kids wanted to make. You'll start with a ball for the body, 2 cylinders for the legs, a ball for the head, sort of flattened cylinders for the arms that you press to the body, then 2 small balls for the ears. When you're combining any shapes with the salt dough, you need to connect them using water, so we just used a paintbrush with the water. I wanted our bears to look like they had sweaters on, so I put a small cylinder around the neck, then drew a line at the bottom of the stomach to cut off the sweater. The bottom of the stomach, the legs, the hands, and the face and ears all got little lines like fur. This is super simple and it makes it easier to blend in some of those transitions. This little tool is for my kids' clay kit, but you could also use a butter knife or even a broken paper clip. I found that this shape was super easy to make after seeing it online, and it was pretty simple for me to recreate several times. Then to create a simple way to hang these, we took wire clippers and we snipped a paper clip in half to create this hook that we could put down in the top. It is very important you remember this step before you bake them. Now another step to keep in mind if you're doing the flatter ones is to poke tiny holes using a needle in the top. For the flat ones, you only need to bake them for 2 to 3 hours. The larger ones took 5, and then we were ready to paint. This is really simple and you can get as creative as you'd like. If you're doing the bears, I definitely recommend doing the instant coffee because it saves you a lot of work on painting the bears. For all of the bears, I just painted the sweater. I ended up painting 1 bear for each of my kids, so they each got to pick the color of the sweater and what they wanted on them. You should not be surprised that there was a 6-7 in the mix, and everyone else chose their color and an initial. Once the paint was dry, we gave them a spray of poly so that they'll last for a long time. Then I fully let them dry before I hung them on the tree. Don't forget to write the year on the back with a Sharpie. Hopefully this creates a new tradition for you too.